What is going on, folks? It's Rigor Mortis, and we are back with yet another video this afternoon. And today I want to talk about something a little bit different. First, I'm going to give you guys some news that came out, which I'm sure you've all heard about. And then after that, I want to talk about some companies that are going to be affected by this news, or already have been affected by this news, whether or not I think it's a very serious threat. And then we'll go from there. If you're new around here, I'd really appreciate if you subscribed. We're growing the family very, very quickly around here. We're almost at 200 subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough for all the support and love that you've shown on the channel. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. It makes it so that the video goes out to more people. And as always, I absolutely love whenever you guys throw it down in the comment section below. I love reading your guys' comments. I try to respond to every single one of them, and we have some great conversations down there, so I'd really appreciate if you guys dropped a comment. Anyway, what are we talking about today? We are talking about the quote-unquote potential delisting of Chinese companies on the Nasdaq and the New York Stock Exchange. Now, do I think that this is a serious threat? I do, but not for the companies that I'm interested in, and probably not for the companies that a lot of you are interested in if you're following along in this channel. What I'm going to be talking about today are three EV companies that I'm sure all of you at least heard about, or if you didn't hear about them, perhaps you are interested and want to learn more about these EV companies, and that's NIO, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard about, XPeng, and as well as Li Auto. So, what's the news that broke out? And this is pretty much old news now, but I wanted to get it covered just so that I can at least say that I made a video about it. I had to go out and educate myself a little bit more because, quite honestly, whenever I first heard about this, I was like, this kind of sounds like some BS. But then it turns out the Congress actually just passed the bill, and all that's standing between this bill and Armageddon is that Donald Trump has to essentially sign it. So, and I'm just joking about Armageddon. I don't think this is this serious. But anyway, what are we talking about? The United States says that Chinese Chinese businesses that are traded in the U.S. have to be audited by a U.S. auditor, essentially. And the issue with that is that in the past, some Chinese businesses weren't being audited by a US auditor, and it led to some crazy Ponzi schemes where companies pretty much vanished overnight because they were completely lying about their earnings and things of that nature. But anyway, let's talk about what this means for us. So, what the US wants to do is they want to enact a bill that allows a force, an auditing force called the PCAOB, the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board, to be able to audit, essentially double check the work of the Chinese auditors. So what this means is that let's take a company like NIO that gets audited by a particular company. This PCAOB will go back and double check that auditing company. So they're pretty much auditing the auditor. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but that's what we got going on. Now, are we worried about these three stocks that I want to be talking about today? Li Auto, XPeng, as well as NIO. I'm going to take you guys step by step and show you guys that these three companies that we're interested in are already being audited by the PCAOB. Okay, so they're already compliant. How do you do that? I literally did a Google search for the PCAOB. Click on the first link. You go to resources. Okay, click on resources, and then you click on auditor search. All you have to do is enter a company like NIO, and you will see that they are being audited by a firm called Coopers, or PWC. This is the exact same company that, guess what, audits Li Auto. If we search up Li Auto, there it is. The PWC, same thing. If we do XPeng, same exact thing. PWC. These companies are already being, the auditors for these companies are already being audited by the PCAOB. So do I have any idea as to whether or not these companies are at risk? Me personally, my thought is I don't think so. Now, I could be wrong, and I want you guys to verify all this information in the comment section below. But according to what I just did, and according to some of the videos and some of the articles that I've read, I think we're in the clear for these three companies. But I want, as always, I want you guys to go out and do your own research about them and try to figure out whether or not we're at risk here. My personal opinion is there's a very, very, very slim chance that we are at risk, but anything can happen. Obviously, this is the stock market, but I just wanted to get that information out to you guys. You guys can literally go out and do this by yourself and look up that all three of these companies are already being audited by this auditor. Now, I I want to talk about the price action a little bit. As always, this is not financial advice. This is just the plays that I'm looking into and things that I'm interested in. First of all, for full disclosure, I'm only invested in NIO right now. I don't have any shares in Li Auto or XPeng, but I think they're approaching levels where I think I'd be a little bit interested. So if we just look at the 1 month chart for NIO real quick, we can see that the highs were $55.38, and since then it's dropped 21% all the way down to $43.42 where it's sitting right now. Do I think this stock is a buy? Almost. I think if we can get NIO below $40, between $35 and $40, I think that's a good buy zone for NIO. If somehow it drops down below $35 to the low 30s, I think that's a wonderful, wonderful buying opportunity, and we really need to load up on this stock. However, if somehow, some way, I don't know, some crazy news comes out and it drops below $30, I'll be loading up on this stock. There's NIO. Li Auto. Same song, different dance. Got its highs at around $43, $44, and since then it's dropped down almost 30%. Do I think this is a buy zone for Li Auto? I think again, we're close. Definitely keep this one on your radar. I think if somehow we can get it between $25 and $30, that'd be an amazing buy zone for me. If it somehow drops below $25, then we gotta load up on this stock. Just my opinion, of course, folks. XPeng. Again, same song, different dance. $72.17 for this one, and holy crap, since then, dropped almost 30%, all the way down to $51 flat right now. Do I think this is a buy? You've heard it already, folks. I think we're almost there. If we can catch this stock below $50, somewhere between the mid 40s, I think that's a crazy good buy zone for XPeng, and that's whenever I'll start getting interested in starting my position in this company. Now, folks, as always, I want you guys to go out and do your own research and double check and fact check everything I do around here. Whenever somebody corrects me in the comments, that's absolutely great for me. I make these YouTube videos, but that's not all I do. We're building a community here on YouTube, and you're seeing it grow in front of your eyes. And I love the things that we're saying in the comment section below. So I want you guys to go out, do your research. Let me know what you think down low. I personally don't think that there's any risk here, but I want to hear your thoughts, and I want us to have great conversations and discussions in the comment section below. Are you holding these stocks? Are you worried? Me personally, I'm an owner of NIO. I'm probably going to invest in Li Auto and XPeng in the near future. I'm not too worried as of right now. I think we're pretty safe. And plus, China has come out and said that they'll be compliant with some of these things. And if they don't, we still have 3 years to deal with this type of stuff, because it'll take they have at least 3 years to comply, or they'll be delisted. So I think in any case, we are safe. But again, this is not financial advice. This is just me putting you guys on the plays that I like. If you like the video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. I know it's a little bit later one. I had a meeting this morning that kept me occupied. I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, guys. Comments, as always, are my favorite thing about YouTube. If you're new around here, subscribe. I make these stock videos. I try to put you guys on good plays. I'm not always right, but when I am, I get really happy. And always, people correct me in the comments. So if you want someone that's smarter than me, always read the comments, because there's always somebody that's smarter than me down there talking about some real knowledge. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.